Hey guys, it's Deb. Welcome to part 37 of Let's Play The Sims 4 Legacy Challenge. In our last episode, Ty and Ava found out that they are expecting their very first child. And Hailey is so excited about the fact that she is going to be a grandmother. She's feeling absolutely fantastic today. You know, she went through a really hard time with the whole divorce from Drake. But she has put that behind her. That is over now. She has picked up the pieces of her life. And she is really excited for her future. And she has whipped up some spinach for Tata. I think everyone else in the family, Madison is the only other person who's hungry right now. So after Madison finishes her homework, she is going to go ahead and grab a serving of the spinach for Tata as well. Now, Hailey is planning to go and see Drake this morning before he goes to work. I think it's possible that he might go to work at 10 o'clock if I recall correctly. And the reason that she wants to go over and talk to Drake is because she feels that now that the wedding is over and things are settling down, she thinks that it's time for Drake to step up to the plate and tell these children what is going on. He needs to let them know that he is, in fact, living with Lena Caballero now. He needs to let them know before they hear it through gossip, you know, before they hear it at school or from one of the neighbors, because, you know, that just would not be right for Drake's children to find out something like that about their father from someone else. So Hailey's going to run over to Drake's house really fast and have a talk with him. And what she's planning to tell Drake is, and we're going to go ahead and travel with him just to make sure that he is at home in case he's not at home at the moment. Drake Stone. What she's going to do is she's planning to tell Drake that this afternoon when the kids get home from school, she's going to bring all the kids over to his house and she expects him to sit down with them and discuss the matter and let them know what is going on. So that is what she wants to talk to him about. And she's just going to try to cheer up. No, we're not going to try to cheer you up. We're not going to brighten your day. Can we not have a deep conversation? I guess we cannot have a deep conversation with him because he is no longer considered our friend. So, you know, but she is telling Drake, you know, what she plans on doing, that she does plan on bringing these children over here this afternoon. And she's just going to come in the house. They're going to go here together and discuss this like adults rather than standing out here on the street to talk about this matter. Is he going to come in with us? We may have to call. Oh, and there's Lena, of course. It's Lena. And they better not start kissing on. Oh, she's mad. She is mad because she saw Drake talking to Hailey at the wedding. And, you know, that really upset her. She cannot stand the fact that Drake is still really sad. So he's really sad about the divorce. And Lena cannot stand it that Drake is still sad about losing Hailey. And he is. You know, Drake still loves Hailey. He probably will always love her. And he realized that he really messed up. And I really believe, and Hailey believes, well, Hailey does not trust Drake. And she's afraid that if she did forgive him, that he would end up cheating again. If not with Lena, then someone else. That's just how Hailey feels. But I personally feel that Drake has realized that he made the biggest mistake of his entire life. And who is this? Did I just see Jared Hightower walking down the street? Is that who this is? Yes, this is Jared Hightower. And Hailey, she thinks he's a nice guy and stuff, but they got off on the wrong foot. So I don't know if they will ever become friends or not. It would be nice for them to, but I don't know. Okay, so, Hailey, she just wants to make sure that Drake is going to be gentle when he talks to the children. And she would also... she's going to apologize for upsetting him, and questioning his parental skills, because, that's how he feels. He feels that, he's like, well, Hailey, I know how to talk to my own children. I've always been there for them. I've given them everything that they have ever needed. I love my children more than my own life. You know that, Hailey. And Hailey does know that. And she just wants to make sure, though, that everything is going to go okay with the children. They are just not, she's describing how she would like for this conversation to go with the children. She wants it to go as smoothly as possible. And she really wishes that Lena would not be here when they come over. And she's expressing that wish to him. Now, whether or not he will, listen to her and agree to have Lena leave this afternoon, I don't know. I kind of doubt it. I think Lena's one of those kind of women that whatever Hailey is going to suggest or want, Lena's going to make sure that Drake does the total opposite. That's just what I think about Lena. That's just how I feel about her. And what is she doing? She was dancing. I'm surprised she's not over here right now, just, right on top of Hailey, making sure that Hailey's not flirting with Drake or whatever. No, Lena is up on the computer, and let's see what Drake is going to do. I kind of think Drake is going to go hide in the bed and cry. Is he? Yes, Drake is still so upset over losing Hailey. He cannot believe that he has lost the love of his life. Yes, he's got Lena, but Lena is no replacement for Hailey. Not even close. Yes, Drake is devastated at losing Hailey, as he should be. He so totally should. Okay, well, Hailey has done what she set out to do here. So, she's going to go ahead and head on home. She has no desire to speak with Lena at all whatsoever. So, yeah, that's what she's going to do. She's going to go ahead and go back home. Now, in the last episode, or maybe the episode before, I don't really remember, but in one of the previous episodes, I did reveal the fact that April and Carson had twins, but I didn't tell you what they are, girls or boys or one of each. It could be either of the three. But anyway, Ty and Ava are going to run over really quick and see Carson and April and just see how they are doing. The kids have gone to school. Hailey's going to go ahead. She's feeling very inspired right now. She's going to do a realism painting, size large. And let's just hop on over and see what Ty and Ava are doing. They're probably getting ready to woohoo. They love each other so much. Oh, okay. Something stinks. I think it's the toilet. So we're going to let Ty clean the toilet really fast. And then he and Ava are going to run over and see Carson. I think it just needs cleaning. I don't think it's stopped up or anything. Uh-oh. Poor Ava's feeling a little bit queasy. She's still very sad that her parents are getting divorced. Yeah, she's got morning sickness right now. She's not been camping, so I don't know why she has the rejuvenated from camping moodlet. That's a little strange. But she's eating for two and pleasantly satisfied. Does she need anything before we head out? It looks like she does not need anything. She just needs to change her clothes really quick. And she's looking fantastic. And let's see how many more hours we have. In 17 hours, she will be in her second trimester, so she will be showing in 17 hours. So come on, Ty, let's get that toilet scrubbed. And get your clothes changed. And let's get out of here. We got to get on the move. Come on, come on. Let's go. All right, there we go. Hailey just finished painting a masterpiece. That's great. Well, let's look and see what it looks like before we leave. There it is. I believe she has painted this painting once before. And that's worth 2,200 simoleons, which we can use. And Ty and Ava will be moving out of the house into their own place. If not in this episode, then in the very next part. Okay, but I did want them to go over, before they move out of the house, I did want them to go over and visit Carson and April so that we could see the little babies. Okay, if I can remember. Okay, they live here. I redid the Hanks. Okay, it looks like the little babies have aged up. And we're going to travel with Ava. We're also going to travel with Carson and... Oh, we can't travel with Carson? We can't travel with Carson. Did Carson get a job? I bet Carson got a job. Okay, well, we're going to travel with Ava over in, you know, the kids, since the kids have aged up, because you can see there's the pictures, they're not babies anymore. I thought they would still be infants. They're not. So they are probably more than likely at school. I don't know. We will knock on the door and just see if the children are home. And if they're not, I'll probably go ahead and tell you the news. And this house is the house that came with the game. And I did revamp this house when April was pregnant. I did build onto this house so that there would be room. I moved April in with Carson's family and wanted to make sure that there was room for all of the children and all the adults and everything. And the children are not here. They are at school. So I'll go ahead and tell you. I don't remember what their names are. However, April and Carson had one boy and one girl. Yes, they did. And they are the cutest. Well, they were when they were infants. I don't know what they look like now. Just what you just saw on the little thing when we traveled. But yeah, they had one of each. And let's just find out. Ty's going to ask Carson about his career. And we're going to find out if Carson got a job. Carson, oh, that's Arthur. Carson may not even be here. I don't think Carson is here. I think maybe Carson got a job. I really do. Because I'm pretty sure Carson aged up to a young adult. Yes, April's a young adult, so that means Carson is as well. Ava's going to come over. Oh, Ava does not like April. I completely forgot about that. Well, she's going to try. She's going to ask April about her career and just see if possibly April has gotten herself a job or not. And April is a stay-at-home mom. That's good. Let's turn the stereo off. And so it looks like they're getting on okay. You know, the reason that Ava does not like April is there for a little while, April was really hung up on Ty. She really had a thing for Ty, and Ava did not like that at all. But now that Ava and Ty are married, and they're expecting a baby, and April and Carson are together. April and Carson are not yet married, but I think they're planning on getting married. You know, it's time to put all those petty grievances behind them. You know, Ava really realizes that. And she really wants to get to know April because, you know, April is Ty's best friend's girl. You know, I mean, they're probably going to be spending a lot of time together, so they really need to mend these fences and make their relationship better. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that April has no interest in Ty at all whatsoever anymore. So, you know, there's no reason that Ava should not get to know her really, really well and try to spend some time with her. Okay, and let's see what's going on with Ty right now. Ty is talking to Justina, Carson's sister. Looks like they're having a pretty good time, and I don't see Carson's mother. I don't know what she does. I don't know if she has a job. Who's this person walking down the street? This is Liliana Mays. Okay, I think we have met her before. Let's talk to Arthur, Carson's dad. Oh, we have never met him? Well, we're going to give him a cheerful introduction. I thought we knew him. Okay. And I did put all double beds in the house because, you know, I didn't know who all would end up living here. So, you know, I didn't know if Justina might get married or what, but here we are. Because there is a mod called Master Commander, which I do have in my game now, and it kind of works like story progression. So if you have single Sims, it can get them married. So, you know, I didn't know what would happen. You know, it can also make them have babies and stuff like that. So, yeah. So that's the reason why I put all these double beds in here. Like upstairs, I could have just done children's rooms, but I thought, well, no, let's go ahead and have plenty of room for everyone who's here. But now that we are getting, see, and that's one thing too, I was really worried about running out of lots. Oh, and here's Carson, right? Yeah, there's Carson. I was really worried about running out of lots, so I'm really, really excited about Newcrest, so I don't really have to worry as much about it anymore. So, she's going to tell Carson the big news, if she can. Can she not tell Carson? Yes, she can. She's going to tell Carson that he is going to be an honorary uncle. And let's see what Carson says. And he's like, wow, I can't believe it. Ty's going to be a dad. Yes, he is. And let's just ask him if he has a job, because I don't know if he has a job or not. But if he doesn't, he needs one with those twins to take care of. He is an oracle at Mob Wives. I think that means he's in the criminal career. Oh, well. What can you do? Okay, so they are just having a pretty good time. So what we're going to do is, I think what we're going to do is, we're going to go ahead and have Ty and Ava go back home. And they're going to tell Hailey goodbye. And they're going to go ahead and move out. They have found a brand new home that Ava absolutely loves. And they're going to, you know, tell Hailey about it. Now, Hailey and Drake have both told Ty and Ava. They told them at the wedding. This was like a wedding present for Ty and Ava. That they would give them 20,000 simoleons to start their life together. You know, if they could find a home that they liked and wanted to move into. And so they have found a home. And there's Hailey standing in here looking at her painting. But Ty and Ava are both going to come in and give Hailey a hug and thank her for all that she's done for them. You know, Ava is not close to her own mother. You know, Ava just really does not approve of her mother's lifestyle and the choices that she has made. But while Ava has been living here with the family, you know, she feels almost like Hailey is her surrogate mother. You know, kind of like the mother that she wished her mother had been. Because Hailey is so loving, and Hailey always puts her family first above everything else. And she is the kind of mother that Ava wants to be. And the kind of mother that Ava wishes Lena was, and Lena is just not. And I thought we already shared the big news with her, didn't we? Well, we'll do it again just in case it didn't stick. And Ava has learned that Hailey is creative. Of course, she already knew that. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and hug her and tell her goodbye. And Ty is also going to come and hug his... What was that? Admire a painting. Okay. Ty is going to come and hug his mother goodbye as well. And they are going to go ahead and head on over to the new home that they purchased. That no one knows about. But that they somehow miraculously purchased this morning while they were out running around. And Hailey has learned that Ava is cheerful. And it's goodbye, Mom. We love you so much. Okay, so there we have it. We are going to go into Manage Worlds. And we are going to move Ty and Ava into their own home. Yes, we are. Okay, so here we go. Stone family. We're going to switch between households. We're going to create a new household for Ty and Ava. Wah. And so there you go. There they are. And now we are going to move them into... Wait, wrong people. We are going to move them into their very own home over here in Oasis Springs. Very near to, well, Ty's father lives there. Ty and Lena live there. So they are going to be moving into this brand new 2-bedroom, 1-bath home, furnished. And they're not going to have much money left. But yeah, they are now living there and are expecting their brand new baby. And poor Hailey, the house is going to feel so empty to her now. You know, Ty, her first baby. Well, actually, I think we adopted Ty. Did we adopt him before Mia was born? I think we did. I think she adopted Ty when she found out she was pregnant with Mia. Pretty sure. So Ty is her very first child, and now he's gone. And, you know, it's just not going to be the same around here without him. But she is extremely happy that he has found a woman who loves him and who will treat him right. And they are expecting their first baby. So there you go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let Hailey paint, and I'll be right back with you as soon as the kids get home. See you in a second. Okay, guys, so it is now after 7 p.m. and Drake should be home from work. So Hailey is going to go ahead and take the children over to his house and see him. And let him have this conversation with his kids that he has been needing to have for quite some time now, actually. We're just going to go ahead and make sure that we get everyone. There's Mia and there's Madison. And there's only 3 now, guys. It feels so weird not to click on Ty. But yeah, Hailey's going to go ahead and take the children over to Drake's house and let him tell them what is going on and what he has been up to with his life since the divorce. Yes, he has moved on. You know, Hailey has moved on as well. She's feeling quite confident. And she's not looking forward, though, to how the children are going to take this news. And look, there's Lena, guys. So, you know, they're going to know something's up when they come in the house and they see that Lena is here. And where is Drake? Drake is on the computer. So Hailey's going to go up and talk with him and tell him that, you know, the kids are here and that he needs to come down and talk to them and tell them what is going on. She's just going to ask, first of all, about his day at work. Now, you know, here the kids are standing in the foyer, and they have got to see Lena over here. She's dancing her butt off. Oh my gosh. Do you see what I see, guys? Lena is looking a bit heavier today than what she normally looks. Could it be? Is this a baby bump in here that I'm seeing? Is Lena pregnant? Okay, if she is, you know, that's just even more shocking news that these children are going to have to deal with. Now, Hailey told the children to come on in and have a seat at the dining room table, and that she would go up and get their father and have him come down and tell them what's going on. So let's just see if Drake will come down here and sit with her so that he can talk to these children and give them this news. Is he going to do it? Is he going to man up and do this? And Michael kind of got tired of waiting. Michael was going to take a bubble bath, but Michael's just going to have to wait, really. You know, he's going to have to wait until this conversation is over. Wonder if he has time. I don't even think he has time for a quick shower, Michael. So you're just going to have to, why don't you come in here and wash your hands, and that will make you feel a little bit better. He's going to wash his hands, and maybe he'll have time to brush his teeth really quick. I don't know. Yeah, so the kids have obviously seen Lena here, and, you know, they're wondering, what is Ava's mother doing here? I mean, yeah, what is Ava's mother doing here? Because, you know, kind of strange, kind of weird. Yeah, so they pretty much know now. The cat is out of the bag, you know, and Hailey asked Drake very nicely, could he please have Lena leave for the evening so that this would not be so hard on these children to have to come in here and see her with their father. You know, and evidently Lena was not about to do that. She was not about to leave her home. You know, she just was not going to do it. And Michael, honey, you don't have time to do all that. You need to just come and sit down. And let's get this conversation started. Okay, so Hailey is talking to Drake, and Drake is explaining to the children that, yes, he and Lena are now a couple. They are living together. And yes, it is his fault that he and Hailey got divorced, that he messed up, and it's all on him, and he is willing to take all the blame. Well, Madison, she's going ballistic over here. She cannot believe that her father has done this to her mother, and she's going to complain about it. She's going to say, Dad, how could you do this to Mom? You know that she is the best mom in the entire world, and you had a good marriage from what, you know, we could see. You so truly did. And Mia's going to yell at him, and she's going to say, you know, Madison is right. How could you do this to Mom, Dad? How could you? You know, we were a happy family, and you messed it all up. And Drake's like, sometimes things happen. People fall out of love. But I will always love your mother. I truly will. You know, but we can no longer live together. it just won't work. So he's explaining it all to the children. And, you know, I just wonder how they are going to take the news that it most certainly looks to me that Lena is in the family way. And let's just see. Yep, she is. Ask baby's due date. So, yes, guys, Lena is expecting a baby. And Hailey is just going to excuse herself from this conversation. Well, you know what? She's not. She doesn't care about Lena. So Lena's expecting a baby. Big deal. Hailey has moved on. Whatever Drake chooses to do with his life, that is on him. All that Hailey is worried about is the happiness of her children. And with that said, it is time for me to end this here, guys. But I want to thank you all so very, very much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed this episode of the Legacy Challenge. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below. And if you did enjoy this video, please leave me a like. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'll see you next time.